Greetings everyone, Zannrath here, welcome back to more Hearthstone. Another week in their Tavern Brawl. This week, the Haunted Carousel again. The Headless Horseman has cursed the Carousel. Choose a class to get a random deck and climb aboard his Haunted Time-Shifted Dread Seeds. At the end of each turn, all minions will rotate, I believe. I don't believe I have a class to, or a specific class quest. We're going to go with Demon Hunter, but as I was trying to say before, I do believe that each match will be random which direction you go, whether it's counterclockwise or clockwise, but it always tells you in the beginning. So anyways, I think we get a Dreadsteed at the beginning, too. Like, each player gets one Dreadsteed. So, alright. Zombie Chow can be interesting in terms of swapping over to my opponent's side and getting the benefit myself. Sure, we'll keep the Rush Boy. Gets little thingies out to hopefully swap over for my opponent. Battlecry, create a golden copy of a random card in your hand. So we're going to go counterclockwise this way. We got 2 Dreadsteeds each. Okay, I forgot about that. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I was like, we got one at least, and was like, oh nope, I think it is 2 now that we've seen this. So, all right, sounds fair. Gotta give us a little thing to show us that what direction we're going. We'll go ahead and just take the damage here. I guess I'll go with the Zombie Chow. Sure. Not actually going to be able to get killed by the Dreadsteeds, and at some point I could potentially kill it off myself to get the benefit. So we've got the 2... not sure if I want to give my opponent a coin at this point, but we'll see. So I got the Immolation armor, or aura, not armor. Not going to go for that right now. Okay, interesting, interesting. Alright, I'm going to be able to do the Dreadsteed. Or the Zombie Chow shenanigans. This coming turn. I think that's a whatever. I'll go for it. Alright. Let's see how this goes. That's actually going to go into my 3-3, so I forgot about that, but whatever. I think it's still fine. I probably still would. Well, maybe I should just play the Nobleman. I don't know. I don't really have anything I want to copy right now. That's fine. Summon 3 random 1-cost minions for your opponent. That is an interesting one. That's a good, good call on the Zombie Chow. What we got? We got a Snail Flipper Penguin. What fancy animation. Alright, so let's go here. Go ahead and smack. And, each soul fragment, summon a 3/3 with Rush. Don't have any soul fragments right now. Don't need a Rush. I guess I can do this, or I can coin this out and give 3 1s to my opponent. Which, I don't know if I want to do that quite yet.
Demons.
I think I'm just gonna go for that. I was gonna say, probably should have gotten a golden coin, right? Would have been the best option for my opponent. So I'm not sure why I went for this, but this is also probably not gonna go off. So maybe that was the best option for my opponent. 7 mana, 5/5, not that impressive. The Battle Cry is probably not gonna be able to go off unless we somehow get some soul fragments. There's the coin that I should have gave to my opponent, right? Off of the thingy, but it didn't say that was created by whatever, so let's see what's up. Alright, I have enough damage to clear. Could also throw the Taunt Boy here. Could rush. Save myself some damage. Could go a lot of ways with this. don't feel keen on taking the 5. I think I'm gonna go with one of these boys. Probably not gonna go with that. The Warden would be cleared. If I grab myself some taunts, I can save off 2 damage, which is not the most exciting. I think whatevs. Let's do it. We'll do this. The question is, do I trade? Because then I don't give him this. I think I do, sadly. Just go bumpsies. Next turn could be this, depending on what my opponent plays here. Just realized my opponent's got a lot less in terms of resources, interestingly enough. So, yeah, that was all kind of moot. Saves me 2 damage, I suppose. Okay. Lackey can be a little interesting.
Jade Serpent guide you.
Okay. Can be very interesting. Can be very interesting. 3 cards in your opponent's hand. Shuffle one of them. Only has 2 cards. This is a bit tricky. Could do this. Yeah, I'm not sure. I could have played this, but I don't know. Maybe getting the 4/3 body on board was better than just getting a 1/7 taunt. Okay. That makes sense to where I put it, where my opponent put it, because it doesn't want to give up the 2/3. Makes sense, makes sense. Thinking about the spell that they got. If my opponent attacks with that 2/3, I can clear it next turn. Interesting. Interesting. There's a lot of armor. Is a lot of armor. No more outcasts there. I think I'll just drop this chum.
We'll just have a little
Do a little punchy punch. Opponent does have a lot of armor to get through, to be honest. Could go with the 1s, but I don't know.
This will break your
Okay, more armor, holy crap. Is this game ever gonna end at this point?
double time and double pay.
Okay, okay. I can appreciate that, I can appreciate that. Okay. We'll go this here and here. I could drop. I'm just gonna drop this now. Whatevs.
Converting stored energy.
Okay. Go ahead and take out one of them. I think I'll throw this out there. Maybe I should have put that here. I don't know. I don't know. Because unless my opponent has a way to deal damage to this, they're not really going to get a lot of value out of it. I could do this and get 1 out of it, right? Because it would go off and then it would get the damage, but or get damage and then kill one of them, and then the other one would go off, but armor up. Alright. Silence all enemy minions. Ooh, that is interesting. That is interesting, certainly. Well, how do I want to do this? Certainly could do that. I could clear the board except for that. How do I want to play this out? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 6. I can take it out. Got multiple ways to take things out.
Demons.
Could leave this at 1 health and get some swapsies. I could charge. Maybe we yellow with the charge. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and take that out. Go like this. Maybe punch face. Go ahead and punch face there. Whatever. Throw it out there. I don't know if this is really the most exciting, the most helpful with this sigil getting silenced off. Or these guys getting silenced off. I don't know. Because the Dread Seeds are kind of interesting. It's an interesting bit. Maybe I should try to do this before I get rid of everything to get extra armor for myself. Alright. My opponent does know I have this. So. Oh, the taunt's going to go over there. That's kind of unfortunate. That is kind of a big boy. That is the first big boy that I think that's been played. So. Oh, that's a big boy. After your hero attacks an enemy, this attacks 2. Well, that is a big boy. How do I want to do this, though? So, I could clear this. I can take the D.
Vengeance is mine.
Was a lot of damage. Go like that. This is getting kind of interesting. I think when I hit this, it pops up on the right. But who's right? Right? Because on my opponent's side, it would come off on the left. But I don't know. Okay. Well, that is spicy. Here's a 10 armor thing. Or 10 mana thing. Okie dokie. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got some damage here.
I grow impatient.
Because I'm going to get this next turn. Do I want to rank? I think I want a Rancor, right? So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't get as much armor, but there, go there. Did my opponent have a thing on their side? Go here. Do I want the sheep? Do I want to give him a sheep? I think I don't want to get. I'll play it out to give more time for this to be on my side, I guess. Although actually, does that change anything really significantly? Not really, I guess. Because my opponent just bops, and then it switches over to my opponent's. Wait, did not go end of end of your turn? Okay, so it has to be on. I guess on my turn, does it go off and then it swaps over? Actually, don't know.
What now?
I don't know where this is going now, because now things are kind of weird. I still don't know if the right thing was to take the 8 for the clearing, but yeah. We're at a place where no one really has the upper hand, I don't think. I don't know. My cards are not that great. Did my opponent? Or maybe they're just thinking, like, because I repped one time too, right? So, gotta hit the, yeah, they're thinking about the explosions. I think missed opportunity for one demuge, but, so I do not get the thing, unfortunately. Kind of gotta take that guy out, right? Unfortunately. Because I can't let my opponent keep getting stuff. I think I'm just gonna play out one of these. Each card drawn this turn. Kind of at a stalemate right now, I think.
I have things you never knew you
Okay, that's good. That's value. Always could get some value. I think I'm starting to lose my card advantage that I built up, and therefore I'm starting to, because I think my opponent was a little bit ahead in terms of resources, obviously with all the armor and stuff, but I was in terms of card resources, and then now I've kind of lost that card advantage. My cards are not super impactful. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole swapsies thing happening that quickly. It swaps at the end of every turn, so could clear this chum out, drop that on the side there. Throw this here. Drop this on the side here. See, this is going to come over next turn. That's gonna, yeah, I think I played out. Punch. Does protect two of my things. The taunt does, to get a couple swings in potentially, unless my opponent can clear this. But we shall see.
What now?
Really looking over that card they drew. Nothing about the hero power. The problem is when we run out of cards, right, my opponent's hero power outlasts mine. That is a bit spicy. That is a bit spicy. I can clear it though. Interesting. Interesting.
Today, I don't have to be a princess.
This is a bit awkward. This is gonna swap, and then it's gonna swap again on my turn. Do that. So this is actually kind of bad for me overall. Maybe the right play there was to just hit face. Yeah, I need to remember that whenever I play something, it's just gonna go to my opponent because of all the my opponent keeps getting small things, and so when my opponent gives something up, it's not a huge deal. But when I give something up, it's kind of a bigger deal. All minions are in hand. So next turn this is gonna swap. I kind of need to go big, right?
I'm like everyone's biggest fan. Put some soul into
I can just do a little face punch. I think my opponent's just gonna punch face here, right? That's got to be the right play. Actually, no, it's gotta trade, because otherwise it gives it to me. Oh, that's a big boy. I think that was... is that wrong? Probably not really, actually. Ooh, that is spicy. Let's see. I've got 2, 8... What do I have here? I have 11, 12, 14. Right? 8, 6, 14, 22, 23. Can I outlast? Because basically what's going to happen next turn is I end turn, this goes over here. This comes over. My opponent has 13 damage. And then it swaps over again. I'm going to have 10, 15, 16, 17 damage. And what did I say I have this turn? 23. So still not enough. Do I just have to have balls and go for it? I think I just have to have balls and go for it. I think either way, it's not going to happen if I don't do this. Yeah, I don't know. If I draw something crazy, potentially could win the game off of that. I don't think there's a way for me to really catch up if I don't go that way. Unless my opponent just does something crazy here, which actually, you know, is going to play a minion right here. So then I kind of fudged it. Yeah. Kind of fudged it because they're just going to play. My opponent's just going to play a minion on that side, and so don't get the 10 damage. Okay, where's the minion to not give me the 10/10 though? That's the one. Go ahead and play it. And what does this do again? Huh. Okay. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, gain some armor. Can technically survive. Right. Can technically survive. So I have to grab some armor this way. Do I trade like this? Drop this chum there. Still not gonna be enough, but technically still alive. I need to find, what, 14, 15, 12 damage? 11 damage, technically.
I wonder.
Nice little raptors.
Interesting, interesting. That works out for me. Very interesting indeed. I think we go like this, right? Oh, do I need a spot? Not really.
Answer.
Clever girl.
Do that. Punch there. That might have been a throw. Unless my opponent can get something to deal 1 damage, that might have been a throw. Although I think my opponent didn't know that that was going to summon on that side of the board. Please don't have 1 damage. I mean, it's gonna. I think my opponent deserves his win, but wouldn't it be crazy if somehow? All right, that's GG. Not quite. Actually, yes, because that's gonna come to me. I don't think that's the right one. I think my opponent threw, unfortunately. Wow, not was it not deserved? I don't know. Maybe maybe it was not deserved, but not undeserved. That was actually kind of a crazy match. Oh hey, thanks for the gold chums. That was actually kind of cray. I think my ballsy play worked out in the end. Instead of trading, going for the balls, I think that was the only reason I was able to, I mean, for sure, I think that was the only reason I was going to win. Because I think if I went for the trades, my opponent would have been able to outlast me. But like I said, you know, I think early on, probably could have thought out the taking the 8. I don't know. You know what? I think that, no, there was a taunt in the way, right? Because I don't know if I attacked with my hero and that minion attacked, if it would have used the rush attack, right? Because the whole gimmick is that you can rush with it, attack and rush with it, and then you get to attack again and it still attacks. I don't know if I attacked first, because I could have saved 3 health, right? Because it was a 3 health taunt, or would have saved. No, I took 5 because it was a 5-9 that I attacked into, right? I only would have saved 2 health, so that's not a huge deal. So I think that rush play wasn't that big of a deal. Somehow my opponent, my opponent obviously got more benefit out of the Rancor than I did. Got a bunch of armor, and that kind of set up my opponent to basically outlast for a while. And then I was, because like they were ahead on life resources, but I was ahead, like way ahead on card resources, although my cards were not the most impactful. Somehow I kind of blundered and lost my card advantage while still being at a life deficit. And I think the plays should have been holding off on playing cards until I had something smaller to play to not give it up immediately, because I forgot about or just didn't like, it wasn't something that I was accounting for, that basically I play a card and then I'm not going to get it to attack with it unless something comes onto my side of the field, because when we had just the 2 minions, 1 on each side, I play 1 on the left, it swaps at the end of my turn and swaps on the end of my opponent's turn, so I never would have been able to use that minion. So I should have held off on some of the minions I played when it was just, you know, 1 on each side of the board. That was definitely a blunder on my end, and I think it definitely put me further back. But then I think the ballsy play to just go for face, like, that was certainly the only way I could have won. Because I think if we played it out by trading, I think my opponent would have been able to just continue to outlast me. I mean, you never know. You never know. But I was certainly at the end of my rope if it wasn't for that little armored dude. Ooh. And then at the end, I think just unfortunate blunder or just didn't know which side of the thing it would summon to, right? Giving me 3 minions, 3 little minions on the right side was devastating. That was the only reason I was able to win, because I think if my opponent didn't do that, I think I almost certainly would have lost. Like, technically still possibly alive, but almost certainly was going to lose. And then when I kind of drew dead on that turn where I was like, I need to find some damage or like something that can like impact the board significantly, I really thought about just conceding there, but I'm glad I didn't, because, you know, served this victory on a silver platter. So not the most exhilarating match, but kind of tense, I think. Overall, fairly good match. Interesting, and I think unfortunately it turned out in my favor. So that was this week's Tavern Brawl. Until next time, or until next week, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.